RHOBH star says season 15 casting is in limbo. No one knows. Erika Jayne said no one knows their status for the 15th season of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills. Speaking with Us Weekly on April 10, the Bravo TV personality said the season 14 cast members have not been invited back for next season as of yet. No one knows who's coming back. That's all up in the air, Jayne said. No one really knows. The 14th season of RHOBH starred Jane, Kyle Richards, Dorrit Kemsley, Parcell Bovas, Sutton Strack, Bozoma St. John. Jennifer Tilly and Kathy Hilton were friends of. Filming for season 14 began in May 2024, but it is unclear when the milestone 15th season will begin production. Richards has been on the RHOBH cast for every season since the show's 2010 debut. During an Amazon livestream on April 8, the veteran cast member said her status on the show remains unclear. Richards also said she doesn't know when filming for season 15 is set to begin. In a separate interview, Richards told Parade the day will come when she's had enough of the Housewives. As more time goes on, I did not think I'd be here, she admitted to the outlet. It just depends on how I'm feeling at the time and if I can handle it anymore. The mom of four noted that even when she puts down her RHOBH diamond, she will continue to work in the television industry. I won't always be doing reality television, but I hope to always be acting and producing television like I've been doing, and that's what brings me the greatest joy, Richards teased. Bravo has not confirmed any casting decisions for RHOBH season 15. But in March, longtime cast member Parcell Bovai announced her decision to depart the show after 5 seasons. In her departure message, Bovai said she planned to focus on her sons and upcoming acting projects, but she hinted at the possibility of future cameos. Andy Cohen says I can come back anytime, the door will always be open, so you never know, I might pop back in sometime, she teased. In the Us Weekly interview, Jane hinted that Bovai's RHOBH bestie Strack could have the hardest time making a return after butting heads with multiple co-stars last season. We'll see what happens, Jane said of Strack. I guess if she comes back, if all of us come back, because no one really knows, we'll see where she ends up with the rest of the ladies. By now, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills fans are used to the diamonds shifting faster than Kyle Richards can raise an eyebrow, but season 15 is turning out to be a whole new level of chaos. With Bravo staying suspiciously silent and insiders dropping breadcrumbs of tea, it seems the future of the show is teetering on the edge of a Chanel heel. And now, one RHOBH star is confirming what fans feared. Season 15's casting is officially in limbo. In a recent interview that sent Housewives fans into a social media spiral, one of the show's OGs, who asked to remain partially anonymous, though let's just say she's been known to stir the pot with a single tear and a perfectly coiffed ponytail, revealed, no one knows what's going on. Seriously, the cast doesn't know. Production is keeping everything very hush-hush. According to the source, even the most seasoned veterans of 90,210 drama are feeling uneasy. Usually by now, we have some idea of who's coming back, who's out, and what direction they want to go. This time, radio silence. I've never seen anything like it. But why the mystery? Trouble in Diamond Paradise? Let's rewind. Season 14 ended on a surprisingly somber note, with fractured friendships, off-camera lawsuits casting long shadows, and more questions than answers about where the franchise could go next. While ratings stayed steady, the vibe was undeniably darker than usual. There were whispers of Bravo considering a soft reboot, similar to what happened with RHONY, except this time, the network is struggling to agree on how much change is too much. There's a divide, another insider says. Some want to preserve the OG energy, Kyle, Erika, Dorrit. Others want to bring in a younger, edgier crew, and maybe even introduce completely new blood. There's a real push and pull happening behind the scenes. That behind-the-scenes tug-of-war has apparently left the entire cast hanging. Even Sutton Strack, never one to shy away from telling it like it is, recently joked during an appearance on Watch What Happens Live, I don't even know if I still have a diamond, Andy. Do you? Should we check your pockets? Cue nervous laughter and a knowing glance from Andy Cohen that only added fuel to the fire. Contracts on pause or in the trash? Multiple sources claim that Bravo has yet to send out official contracts to anyone. That's right, no one has received confirmation they're in, out, or even up for negotiation. There were whispers about filming starting in May, one insider notes. But as of now, no one has even done the usual prep meetings. It's like the franchise hit a pause button and forgot to tell the players. One theory: the network is watching what unfolds with RHOBH's messy, borderline apocalyptic season and deciding how to avoid similar implosions on RHOBH. Bravo knows they need RHOBH to feel fresh, but not alienating. They saw what happened with RHONY's reboot, critically praised but a ratings rollercoaster. They don't want to lose their loyal viewers, but they also can't keep repeating the same stale drama. It's a tough balance, and the women of Beverly Hills aren't exactly known for their patience. Kyle, Erica, and Dorit, in or out? At the center of the storm is Kyle Richards, whose personal life became a headline machine over the past year. Her separation from longtime husband Mauricio Umansky, ongoing tension with her sister Kathy Hilton, and cryptic social media posts have fans wondering if she's ready to walk away, or if Bravo might finally be ready to let her. She's exhausted, a friend of the star says, but Kyle's also fiercely competitive. She doesn't want to be the one pushed out. If she goes, it'll be on her terms. Meanwhile, Erika Jayne's legal drama is still hanging over her like a designer cloud of hairspray. Despite some resolution in her favor, her icy comeback last season didn't quite land with viewers. Still, she remains a polarizing presence producers aren't eager to lose entirely. And Dorit, with recent headlines swirling about her own rumored separation and financial woes, some believe her storyline has run its course. She's great for fashion. But beyond that, they're not sure where to go with her. Viewers want substance, and Dorit's been serving glitter and gibberish. A casting call for chaos. Rumors abound that Bravo has been quietly auditioning potential new housewives, including one mega-rich influencer, a controversial real estate queen with past ties to selling Sunset, and even a former pop star with a very public feud involving a certain Beverly Hills boutique. They're looking for women with real money and real problems, an insider says. No more fake storylines or fox fights. They want heat, they want headlines, but they also want authenticity, which is surprisingly hard to find in Beverly Hills. Fans have also launched their own fantasy casting campaigns online, with names like Kris Jenner, Kathy Wackile, and even Brandi Glanville, yes, again, being tossed into the ring. But Bravo is being very careful. They don't want to bring back someone who'll blow things up too fast. They need time to rebuild trust with the audience, the source adds. Brandi might be good for ratings, but she's a risk. And after RHOBH's behind-the-scenes disaster, no one's taking risks lightly. When will we know? So what does this mean for the fans? Right now, patience is key. While previous seasons typically begin filming in spring, sources say the earliest we might see cameras rolling is late summer, if a cast can even be finalized by then. If they do end up pushing for a reset or a new direction, it could be fall before anything concrete happens, one production insider suggests. There's even talk of a shorter season or a special mini-series to test the waters before fully committing to a traditional season. As for the diamond-holding ladies themselves, they're just as in the dark as the fans, our original source says, and let me tell you, some of them are not handling the silence well. Group chats are on fire. Everyone's wondering who's being ghosted by Bravo. So will RHOBH Season 15 bring a full-on reboot, a partial refresh, or a surprise return of the OG Chaos Queens? At this point, the only thing we know for sure is that no one knows, and in Beverly Hills, that kind of uncertainty is the real start of drama. Stay tuned. The diamonds may be delayed, but they're far from done. Let me know if you want a spicier version, quotes from specific housewives, or a part 2 once more info drops.